Let's do the Minute Cryptic for October 21st. All right, we have timber pruned with force for bark. So we're not supposed to take this literally. It is a 4-letter answer, and the beginning or end is going to be our definition. So like maybe bark or timber would be our definition. It could be like timber pruned, but I don't see how. I'm going to say timber is our definition because otherwise we have this dangling 4, which doesn't make sense to me. So, I mean, I think probably a good 4-letter definition of timber would be wood, or word that would also mean timber. We'd have to figure out why pruned with force for bark would be wood. Honestly, doesn't seem good. Pruned with force for bark. I'm going to check wood. Okay, it isn't wood. Okay, it didn't make sense with the... it can't be plank. Okay, I'm not sure what word for timber we are. Pruned with force for bark. How do we... What's our play on words here? Pruned with force for bark? Force for bark isn't really a phrase. Unless like air. Pruned with. So it makes me think we need a word for pruned. And then after that, we need a word for force for bark. Like air. It's so short. So how are we doing this? Or dog. Dog is a force for bark. But none of that means timber. Okay, I'm going to double check that timber is our definition by showing the hint. Bark is our definition. Okay. So I was wrong about this dangling 4 here. Okay. Timber. It's woof. So timber, so I was right that another word for timber is wood, but we prune it. So we prune the ending of it. And then with force, and force in physics can be just F. So that makes woof, which is another word for bark. All right. I was actually very close with wood. Really interesting. All right. Had to use the hint to know the definition because I was wrong about not having that dangling 4 at the end. So I got to learn that. But yeah, how'd you do?